Centralia Panthers, Coach's Corner, a service of First Heritage Bank, Blue Valley Technologies, and Wanklin Oil.
Everyone has something that they do best. Banks are no exception. Ours is investing back into the local communities that we serve. We make loans to local families and businesses. These loans generate the dollars which empower our local community. Invest in our community by banking with us. We're an equal housing lender. First Heritage Bank in Centralia, Corning, Seneca, and Vermilion. Member FDIC. Online at 1hbank.com.
Have you ever thought about the impact your broadband provider has on our children's educational experience? In today's world, our schools and students rely on broadband internet more than ever for teaching, for interacting, to bring outside expertise into our small schools, and to open up our students' worlds. At Blue Valley Technologies, we believe our students deserve all of the resources in the world, one of the many reasons why we stand behind building robust fiber networks. We wish all the students, families, and educators we serve a successful school year. We are proud to keep you connected.
Wanklin Oil is proud to serve the community with propane, gas, and diesel fuel right to your home or farm. Family owned and operated, they'll deliver your fuel with an old-fashioned personal touch. Their dependable quality service at the lowest price available makes them a leader in the field. In addition to propane and diesel, they also offer tank repair, sales, and service. For your fuel and heating needs, Wanklin Oil is just a call away. 800-794-2019. They have the energy since 1926.
Welcome to the Centralia Panthers KNDY Coach's Corner program, joined now by head football coach Roger Holthouse. Coach fell there 41-6 at Mid-Buchanan on Friday night. We were talking a little bit before we got started. What do you want your team to learn from that game?
Well, Max, we talk on this show a lot about these two things, three. We got to block, we got to tackle, and then you can't lose a turnover battle. And first three on my scouting report from last week, we didn't field tackle very well. We didn't block very well, and we lost turnover like 2-0. So you're 0 for 3. You're not going to be a team like that if you don't do those three things. We had a hard time doing those three things.
We were talking to a little bit before. You hope you learn and take this forward on into the season. So how have the boys reacted going back, watching film, that sort of thing?
I think, Max, what they need to learn is, when we're telling you you maybe get by with that little step or whatever, but you're playing a really, really good team. That little step is going to cost you. And we tell you to wrap up. This is what I mean. They're good. They was good backs, and we didn't wrap up. And us got rattled a little bit in the first half, and just little things like that. And I told them after the game, it's a bad loss. We learned nothing from this. It could be a good loss if you learn and move on and try to get a little bit better next week.
I guess maybe from the team too as well. You faced a team that had a completely different style than you're used to. So even though you fell, how valuable is that seeing a different style of an offensive tack as the season goes on?
Yeah, they did a great job with their no huddle, and I think it was like watching college football or NFL. I think it was so fast that our kids had a hard time adjusting. And I think we got rattled. And when you get rattled, lose your mind, you lose your discipline. And we stopped watching our keys, and all that stuff kind of fell. It's like a snowball rolling downhill. It just got bigger and bigger, and we just lost focus and lost what we were supposed to do as an individual, and then just overwhelmed us a little bit, I think, in the first half. Calmed down defensively, really, the second half really calmed down, and I thought played very well the second half. We just couldn't do anything offensively against them, but defensively, I thought we got better in the second half than we did the first.
Like you said, learn from it and move on. And I know what your three keys are going to be for your team going into this week, but Onega has some, I think, experience in the backfield with some athleticism. So what will the Buffaloes present that you're going to need to prepare for?
Well, I'd say, the quarterback is a really good Coldeman kid. He's a good quarterback. You got a big old fullback back there. We're going to have to be physical with him. I believe that, and it comes back to what we talk about all the time, Max. Dude, you got to tackle, and you got to block, and if you can't do those two things, then it's going to be another long night for us.
Every week's an opportunity to get better, and here we are going into week 3, third way through the season. It's hard to believe, but I wish you luck coming up against Onega. Again, chatting with head coach of the Centralia Panthers, Roger Holthouse. As always, I do appreciate Roger. We'll chat next week.
Thank you, Max. Appreciate it.
Centralia Panthers Coach's Corner, a service of First Heritage Bank, Blue Valley Technologies, and Wanklin Oil.